What is up, you guys? Master Cars over here, and today we're at BMW Lebanon to review the all-new 2018 BMW X2. I've been waiting so long for the X2 to arrive, and I'm finally sitting in it. So, as you all know, this is the first ever BMW X2. It's supposed to be the X1's cooler brother, with a broader, more distinctive and muscular appearance. And today we're at the BMW X2 launch in BMW Lebanon. We've actually got 3 models, each in very different and unique colors, which give the X2 an aggressive and daring presence on the road. And honestly, isn't it what the X2 is all about?
Nothing to show, so far from home. Don't be on breeze, no home for me. Nothing to show, so far from home. Don't be on breeze, no home for me. Nothing to show, so far from home. Don't be on breeze, no home for me. For me, for me, for me. Don't be on breeze, no home for me. Don't be no brains, no more
So starting off with the new interior design. It is very different from the rest of the BMWs, or at least it feels so coming from the new X3 that we reviewed 2 months ago. In the X2 you have more present lights and effectively more trim around the cabin. The car I'm sitting in features the M Sport steering wheel that we all know and love. And then behind that we have the new updated digital instrument panel. You still have got those aluminum accents around the analog style dials, but then again it's all digital and it's got very crisp graphics like we saw on the X3. Apart from that, we have the new design standard dashboard with your optional 8.8-inch touchscreen. It comes standard with a 6.5-inch. Key features to note: the volume controls and the climate control are positioned a bit higher, making room for more storage space beneath that. And the most unfamiliar thing I would say is this gear shifter. I mean, it's very weird in the way it goes up. It's very tall and goes vertically upwards. That's what she said. But yes, it's very weird, and we've got these leather bits on the bottom of it. It looks a bit reminiscent to the manual. But then again, it's your new updated BMW gear shifter, but it's a bit weird looking. So yes, the X2 is indeed very, very different. Now I've actually switched to the galvanic gold one, which is very, very nice. And as you can see, these seats are very nice Alcantara seats. You've got your M stitchings right here. They are very, very comfortable. They hold you in quite good. They have very nice bolstering. They're sportier than the standard one that we saw in the black one. Starting off with the steering wheel, this very, very nice looking M Sport steering wheel, which I really, really like. I mean, you have this bulky 10 and 2 notches with the aluminum paddles behind that, the aluminum accents right here, and your M logo down there. Then you've got your digital dash, which we can't turn on right now. We don't have the key, unfortunately. In this car, we've got the 6.5-inch touchscreen that comes as standard, which isn't as small as we had in previous generations. You remember the previous generations, the standard one was like very small, but this one is mid-size. It's okay if you don't want to upgrade to the 8-inch. This beautiful trim that you have around the cabin, I really, really like that. And you have also ambient lighting here, right here, and all around the cabin, which is very, very nice. The volume controls with the climate control. You have small storage space for cup holders, and you've got the cigarette lighter down there. And then your gear shifter, which, yeah, as you can see, it is a bit weirdly shaped, but you've got Sport button and Eco Pro, switch between your driving modes, parking sensors, and hill descent assist, your iDrive controller. And if you opt for the 8-inch touchscreen, this one is a bit bigger and it's all touch sensitive. Parking brake. And yeah, would you look at that interior? Tell me, guys, in the comment section, what do you think of the X2? I personally really, really like it. And as I told you, I've been waiting so long for it. And I think it is very, very impressive. So the X2 is available in 3 trim levels. Basic, M Sport and M Sport X. For Lebanon, we do not get the basic X2, and starting prices are at $62,000. Cool optional extras that I would consider are the head-up display, built-in Wi-Fi, and a panoramic roof. As for driving modes, we've got 3. Using the driving experience control, you can choose between Comfort, Eco Pro, and Sport, with Sport giving you a more dynamic steering and powertrain response. And speaking of powertrain, let's check out what drives the X2. The BMW X2 in today's tester is the xDrive20i with a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, kicking out 190 horsepower and 280 Nm of torque. The transmission on the X2 is a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. The diesel variants come with an 8-speed automatic transmission, as well as the 28i. Now you can option your X2 either with a front-wheel drive xDrive X2 or the xDrive variant, which gives you BMW's all-wheel drive system. As for storage space goes in the X2, you have big door bins. I really like them. You can fit a big bottle of water down there. And then come down to this cubby space that I showed you earlier. You can put your phone. That is very practical. Then come down to the center console. You can put stuff right here, or you can lift it all up, and you've got also more space to put your stuff down there, with a USB port of course, and a 12-volt power outlet. And then coming on to your glove box, it has a decent size, and I like the way this is straight. It doesn't go up and down with this opening. It's very nice. As you can see, the ambient lighting in this very nice looking purple. Really like that. So yes, let's go ahead and check out the trunk, shall we? Now opening the trunk up, as you can see we have plenty of cargo space back there, 470 liters to be exact. And then beneath that we have extra space because we have run flat tires, so you have a lot of space down there. So yes, the X2 is very practical, and as you can see, those beautiful taillights on this rear end of the X2. So jumping right into the back seat of the new X2, as you can see we have this ambient lighting, and it's actually very comfortable. I really like these leather seats, and this is actually my seating position in the car, and I'm 185 centimeters. Legroom is plenty, and headroom, I've got a bit of space. But yeah, it's very actually comfortable, and you have this beautiful view of the interior. And as you can see, we have this optional panoramic sunroof, which gets the light really good in this car. Now right here, you don't have any air vents. This car doesn't have air vents. You have more storage space with 12-volt power outlet. You have this armrest with your standard BMW cup holders, though you don't have a pass to the boot through here. Now stressing on the design cues of the BMW X2, I really like the way this car looks. It's very aggressive and muscular. You've got this BMW logo on the C-pillar, reminiscent to the old BMWs. Then coming on to the back, you have this very nice looking spoiler with these 2 exhaust tips, chrome exhaust tips. And they're actually not fake exhausts. That's quite good. Take note, Mercedes. but yes, it's very nice looking car. Even in the black one, the most calm color, I really like the way it looks. You have this galvanic gold one right here, and the blue one down there. Very nice looking car. Be the one who dares. That's what BMW associated the X2 to when it was launched in October last year. I remember when BMW unveiled the concept X2 at the Paris Motor Show in 2016. I thought, like, wow, this is a damn good looking SUV. The production version didn't change radically from the concept, which is a very good thing. Kidney grills were always an identifying feature of a BMW. Its identity, its presence, all related to those grills. And BMW stresses on them more than ever with the X2's design, which relies mainly on them. It is the first BMW to feature this design cue, with a wider stance at the base of the grille. Together with the M Sport bumper, give the X2 one of the meanest, most aggressive front fascias on an SUV. The LED headlights also reinforce this striking and sporty look. You've also got the 6-eyed face of the X family, with the fog lamps, which we didn't see in the concept. The side skirts are among the X2's signature features, which are body colored in the standard M Sport variant. I'm a big fan of the C-pillar badge. I mean, there's just something special about it, like back in the old days, with the 2000 CS and the 3.0 CSL. Under the M Sport rear spoiler, you have the iconic L-shaped BMW taillights with LED strips inside them. The taillights emphasize the width and therefore the sportiness of the rear. And then finally, beneath that, we've got the real, genuine exhaust tips, and not the fake ones like some manufacturers do. So, should you consider the X2? Is it an upgrade over the X1? The X1 is priced in Lebanon at 50 grand, the X2 60 and the X3 70. Which should I buy is a question I get asked a lot. The answer is, what are you looking for? We saw that the X3 is far more practical and luxurious on the inside. The X1 still hasn't got the new BMW restyling, and it's not about to, and you feel it's a bit dated from the inside. The X2 sits well between both, even though it's the smallest of the bunch. If looks are your thing, I say X2 no question. It has such a presence on the road, completely different from what you see normally. If you're going for a smaller X5, I recommend the X3 and an M40i guys if you have 20 grand aside. And the X1, well, it's the entry level into BMW's X range. It's more practical than an X2 for less bucks. But at the end of the day, I would save up 10 grand and go for the X2. It's got everything you want it to have. The M Sport package transforms the car and adds that sporty touch to your SAV. So yes, the X2 is all about daring presence. It is different, sure. And if that's what you're going for, then the X2 will surely turn heads for a while. So guys, that's it for the BMW X2. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to like and subscribe and help us reach 1,000 subscribers. Now I have to say thank you for all of you, we're almost there, thank you for all the support, and if you'd like to see the review of the BMW X3, you can check it by pressing this button right here. Until then, take care everybody, see you soon. See you soon.